welcome to the Thescottshow wake-up call. Now, I do have to first of all say to all the people who love to listen to this live at 8 o'clock right away in the morning, we had some technical difficulties I had to take care of, and now I have this other difficulty because there was a problem with my bank. By the way, I hate banks, so just a heads up. So, big shout out today to all the wonderful people who had a great night last night and made it through and are safe at home. So I want to give a big shout out to everyone who had a good night last night because it was Halloween Saturday as the weekend progressed and moved on. So it was a lot of fun for a lot of great people. And I do want to give a shout out to all our listeners. Music Volume 4 is out and about right now. We will do Music Volume 5 starting in the end today. Not starting and ending. Starting in the end. Because we're starting in the letter N. It's been a long process, but we're getting there. We're past halfway there. So I do want to give a big shout out to that. Also, big shout out to our states and the people who are working on the Hunger and Homelessness Week. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. There's a lot of great events going on, and we're going to do podcasts like crazy, talking about what's going on in the hunger and homelessness world. And I do got to give another shout out to Ohio State, the Buckeyes, who won last night, beating Penn State by 1 point in one hell of a game. So check that out too. Alright, so we go to checkiday.com. Folks, we do that every single day here at checkiday.com, with checkiday.com. And International Internet Day. It's National Cat Day. National Hermit Day. It's National Oatmeal Day today. It's Pumpkin Day today. It's a Visit a Cemetery Day. World Stroke Day today, and World Cirrhosis Day. So there you go. Those are our days for today. Check that out every day. checkiday.com, and we do that up all the time. Now, I did just click on my Facebook and saw pictures of my puppy from 8 years ago. Such a cute dog, and his name was Roscoe. Great dog. Alright, so I do gotta give a thumbs up first to the NFL for hosting the breakfast in England between the Vikings and the Browns. Big thumbs up to that because, hey, that's a cool thing. I do want to give a thumbs down to Verizon. Big thumbs down to Verizon. They're not that great. I'm not a big Verizon guy. I don't like them, so I'm gonna give them a thumbs down. Bad service. Bad service. I'm going to give a thumbs up to college football and making the world exciting for a day. With all the politics and crap going on, we can forget life a little bit and just enjoy. And we do with great football like we had college football yesterday. I do want to give a thumbs down to politics and just how crappy sometimes it can get and how separated it can get. We live in a weird and wacky world, folks. That's just the name of the game. But I do want to give a big thumbs down to the crappy side of politics. Because I love my politics, but there are some really, really terrible parts to it. I want to give a thumbs up to all of my peeps, because they all deserve a thumbs up on a Saturday or on a Sunday. On a Saturday they deserve one too, but on a Sunday they deserve one also. So big thumbs up to all of my peeps. And then I'm going to give thumbs down to technical difficulties and slow internet, because it sucks. So there you go. Those are the thumbs up, thumbs down for today. We got a few shout outs going on today. We'll give a big shout out to Kyle. We'll give a big shout out to James. Big shout out to Louisa and April. Got to give them a big shout out because, well, why not? That's what we do here on the Scott Show. We do shout outs and all this other great stuff. Now, today is the TCW Fantasy Wrestling Show. It's going to be a really fun time. So check that out at TCW Fantasy Wrestling. It's going to be on 102550.net / the sports show or / the wrestling show. So check that out. It's going to be right here, tinyurl.com / 102550. And check that out all day long. A big shout out to Anna, who made a complete fool of herself yesterday in a video, apparently. So that's really still kind of cool. Happy birthday to Joy. That was yesterday, but kind of missed that boat. Folks, I think what happens is Facebook, we get the notifications at like 9 o'clock, and we always do these podcasts at 8 o'clock. So, just really weird how we go along and do these things. But I do want to let you guys know there are a lot of cool programming coming up today, including Workout Challenge, new one that's going to be talking about our challenge for November. We have the Pop Culture Show. We got Music Volume 5, which will be really super awesome. We also have the 435 Politics Show. We'll be probably doing something there. And we have the Sunday Scriptures with Scott, as we do every Sunday here on the Scott Show podcast, along with the Wrestling Show, the TCW Show, which is going to be really pumped up, and 5 states. We are working on our 5 states a day for 10 days, so we get all 50 states in. And I think we're halfway through. And then we're going to be doing 10 states a day, so we get as many videos out there as possible, and people can listen, like, share, subscribe. And what we're going to do with that is all the money that's made from talking about the states and what's going on with the homelessness there will go to the state that's on the podcast, and that's a really cool deal. But so we want to get people to listen, liking it, sharing, subscribing. We're going to be putting together playlists and just having a whole bunch of fun getting things done here at the 102550 project. So I do want to give a special shout out to all the people going out today and watching the Vikings and the Browns tonight live here in London. In London at 9 o'clock. So I was planning on doing that, but instead I'm going to stick around with you guys and do some awesome podcasts and update stuff and make things better with the 102550 project and TCW Fantasy Wrestling. I'm really super excited about the show. That's going to happen tonight. It's going to drop a little later tonight as we do it. And I am your broadcaster, so that will be a whole bunch of fun. So, folks, I do want to thank the wonderful people at Speaker.com for hosting our podcasting stuff. So, big shout out to them. Big shout out to Sandy, too. Just saw her online, and I know she's got some things going on, so big shout out. And big shout out to my good friend Christina, who is very sick right now, and lots of blessings and everything to her. So I always gotta care about your friends, folks, because they're there for you just as you're there for them. So I think that's important. And folks, I'm seeing here, I'm on Facebook, and I'm seeing lots of different stuff going on. People saying they're going to go to church today. I got church in Alabama. That I follow everything since we do around the country stuff. And it's really kind of fun. So, and apparently the Vikings are planning the Browns because somebody wrote it wrong. They didn't play. People are asking really fun questions. Eldon gets a big shout out. Do you think Clark Kent ever goes as Superman for Halloween? That's a good question. I don't know. But we are going to get going here on the Scott Show podcast. I get to wake up just a little bit more figure out this bank info stuff, and we'll see you guys very soon here on the Thescottshow podcast. Maestro, kick my tunes.